It was just doing it. There you go. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Drew Kid here with you, of course. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Wet n Wild Holiday Collection. And then I also got this Pac-Man kit. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely keep on watching because I think it's going to get... I know it's going to get a little fun up in here. Now, if you're new to this channel, if you could please go ahead and click subscribe and also turn your notifications to all because we would love to have you. And holiday season's coming up, so of course giveaways are going to be coming up, so you don't want to miss those. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump right in.
Get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
So, the Stylux Holiday Collection from Wet n Wild. You guys, we're going to go ahead and give it the whole rundown. Now, this collection did consist of 3 quads. I picked up 2 of the 3. These are at $4.99 a piece. Also came with 3 glitter duo highlights. I did pick up 1. I just felt the other 2 weren't for me or my complexion, so just didn't pick it up. And then they also came out with the Stylux brush. I also did not pick that up. I have tons of brushes I could use, so I just didn't feel the need for that. They did also come out with 2 lip scrubs. Didn't pick those up either. Not a fan of lip scrubs. I don't know why, just not. And then they did 5 glosses. So I did pick up 2 of the 5. We're going to go ahead and do some swatches of all this. Now before we go, it was just doing it. There you go. This one has a bell in there and I don't know why. So yeah, let's go ahead and run through these swatches and then we'll do a full face with Wet n Wild. So here is the first quad. It's called Let's Get Astrophysical. This here is the first shade, which is that kind of nude. Now it is kind of powdery and you really can't see it on the skin there. This is the second one. It is kind of like a pinky brick red. Has quite a bit of pigment, so I'm liking that. The third one is kind of like an eye topper, so pretty chunky, but it definitely shows up pretty well. And then the fourth one is like a very pinky rose color. Now the texture of the actual shadow, it is kind of thick, not pressed as hard and not as dry. So that is the first quad. Alright, so here is the second quad called Jupiter Recognize. I actually like that, and I actually like this palette. It's kind of like your everyday smoky eye look. So this first shade is just a lighter brown, honestly kind of like a transition shade. And then we have another eye topper. This is more like a silver with a little bit of brown reflexes in there. One thing I would say is these eye toppers are pretty chunky, so prepare for that. The third shade is a dark brown, so it's a nice fall off from this transition shade. And then we have another eye topper, which is more of a dark brown with a little bit of green reflex in there, but once again kind of chunky, but they show up pretty well. I actually like this palette more than the first one, so there's that. So this is the Highlight Duo. Now I did discover this is a glitter gel, so it is a weird formula. I'm not gonna lie, I've never experienced something like that. However, it is showing up. Now it does have these really big star particles just on the top layer of the glitter gel, so eventually they're going to go away. I don't know why they just threw them on top. I didn't produce it. So as you see, we got the silver gel glitter, and then we have a nice little light pink highlighter that's actually kind of a powder. So it's a glitter gel and a powder highlighter. Alright, and then finally we have the 2 glosses in Honeymoon or Lunar or Later. So the Honeymoon is actually like a light orange with purple reflex in there, and then the other is a clear gloss with purple reflex in there. Now the reflex feel very tiny, so I actually like that. So shout out to you, Wet n Wild. But let's go ahead and play in this stuff. Alright peeps, so there are all the swatches of the collection I purchased. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into these products. So I do have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Primer. That's what we are gonna use for our primer. We are gonna use this for a primer. Now it's very runny. It's just running down. So let's see what this does to my face. It's kind of tinted as well. Yeah, you guys, it's very luminizing. It's supposed to be a luminizing primer, and I look very luminized. I'm kidding, I look very like sweaty. You could call it dewy. I look dewy. We'll say dewy. Next up, we are going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Sticks. Purchased 2 shades. I got Classic Ivory and Vanilla Beige, so I'm not quite sure which one is gonna match me better. They kind of look the same to me, you guys. Let's go ahead and just put them on my face. So this is Classic Ivory, and then this is Vanilla Beige. Kind of leaning more towards the Classic Ivory because this one is too yellow for me. So let's go ahead and apply this foundation all over. Now this is a cream foundation, which I am very new to. So we're gonna see how this all pulls together. If you guys prefer cream over liquid, let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I've been wanting to try some new foundations. I really want to try the Huda Beauty. The new Huda Beauty foundation. If you guys tried that, let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and just blend this out. So we got the foundation on, and it definitely canceled out everything. My face looks completely flat. I like the coverage. Shade might be a little off, but you know, we could always work with that and finagle with the other products. And it looks very luminous-y, which that will die down, of course, once we add the powder. So keep that in mind. Now, since it is a cream product, we have to focus all of our products that are cream first. So, with that being said, I do have a Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick. So it's a contour and a highlighter. So we are going to use this for the highlight and shade. And we are just going to, of course, highlight our normal areas that we always highlight. And then we'll go ahead and blend this on out. And hopefully I don't look a hot mess at the end of this video. Alright, so we got our little concealer all blended out. Now keep in mind, guys, it's the finished product. It's the finished product that we gotta wait for. Because right now, I feel you. Don't come for me until the finished product. So what we're doing now is our kind of bronzer slash contour. I do have 2 shades here. This one's kind of on the cooler tone, and then this one's kind of on the warmer tone. I think I'm going to go with the warmer tone because I don't really want to contour. I just want to go for a bronzy effect. So we're going to go ahead and take this Wet n Wild contour cream contour stick and turn it into a bronzer. I usually draw it and stop in the middle. So I'm not going to go in my hair. So out here and stop. Same with this side. Out here and stop. And then we go up and around and connect them. So you got that all the way around. Make sense? Now we are going to restructure the jawline. So from the bottom of the ear, literally draw down, then all the way around your jawline. And then again, bottom of the ear and down. So now you got a whole frame. Now if you want to, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but this is where you're going to go ahead and sculpt the nose. I'm just going to add a little bit just to show you guys, so I'm just going to draw it literally a line there and a line there. You want to follow your natural eyebrow structure down your nose. Boom. And then I also do just a little under the lip and above the lip, and that will make it look more fuller. Alright, let's go ahead and blend this out. Yes, what do you guys think? So I do not have a cream blush. So we're going to go ahead and move forward with highlighter. We'll set the face and then move on with the powder products. So for highlighter, I have a Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlight stick. And we are going to just apply this all over So we want it right here on the cheekbone. Can you guys see that? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I see it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe we'll hit it with some other highlighter. I'm not digging this one, you guys. It's not my vibrant, you know, my vibrant appeal that I like to go with. Yeah, no, that one's trash. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and set the face. We're going in with the Wet n Wild Press Powder. We are going to go ahead and just take a powder brush. This is the Real Technique 400. We're just going to go ahead and dust this all over the face. Alright, you guys, so we are set. Powder actually gave me life back. I'm not all dewy and looking wet, so I actually like that. So far, the foundation, I'm actually liking it. It's actually looking good on my skin. Yeah, not too bad. Of course, I'm going to link all the products used in the video down below, so if you're interested or missed the products, definitely check that out. Now, I did realize I do not have a blush. So what we are going to do is go in with the Let's Get Astrophysical, and there is this here pink shade. We're going to go ahead and try that out for our blush. Now, it was very pigmented, so we are going to go in with very little. Let's go. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, I like that. That's a good blush color. And by the way, guys, there are no shade names. It's just the quad palette has the name. So if they had names, I will be telling you. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit it with this Stylux Duo. Now I'm not gonna go in with this gel shade because I'm just not digging that right now. But this here is kind of like a cream powder finish almost. So we're gonna go ahead and just apply that with a finger. We're just gonna go ahead and plug it in right here. Wow, you guys. It's not like too intense. Maybe that's what the gel is for. It just gives you a very nice glow. Yes, and it's a little pink undertone, so it goes good with kind of like a blush color. You guys, I am actually really digging this nice little pink settle highlighter. The gel, I'm not too fond of. Let me do a live swatch of the gel for you guys. If you guys can see that, it's really actually like a Vaseline texture. Then here's a swatch. So, I mean, it's literally like a glitter gel. I don't know. Maybe if you put it on your eyebrow, we're gonna try that. Hi guys! Went ahead and zoomed us in quite a bit so you guys can go ahead and see this eye look go down. And I did go ahead and prime my eyes with the Thank Me Later from Elizabeth Mott. So, eyes are primed, ready to go. Now, out of the two quads, I'm leaning more towards this one. I feel like this one, not too much. I mean, it does have some nice shades, but it's pulling me in there. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one. Now we are going in with the M506. We're gonna dip into this little brown, lighter brown. Now in the pan, guys, there is quite a bit of fallout. Just want to be 100% transparent. Let's go ahead and see if it happens on the eye though. So we're going to use this as a transition. We're just going to plug it into the corner and then bring it on in. And then blend it on out. You guys, I'm not even going to lie, that actually blended like a dream. Do you see that? You see that blend? Look at that. Yes, I love it. Wet n Wild came through. Stylux collection. We are going to go ahead and dip into this darker brown though. Fallout once again in the pan. No fallout on the face, you guys, so that's actually good. But what we're going to do, take this dark brown and we're actually just going to deepen up this outer corner. And with what's on there, we're going to go ahead and brush that off. And we're going to go ahead and blend this in as well. Yes, we're going to dip back into that lighter brown again. And then just kind of bring that back on the outer smoke side. Alright, then of course we're going to go ahead and smoke out the lower lash line with that dark brown. Going in with the M116, it is actually kind of a bigger dense brush, and we're literally, let's kind of dilute that color a little bit, and then bring that right in under there. Then you could take that same small blending brush and then just smoke that out. And then smoke it out with that lighter brown once again along the lower lash. Yes, how do you guys like that? And of course, to top it off, we are going to go in with one of these toppers. Now, I'm leaning towards this here gold shade, so we're just going to go ahead and pull that off of there and then plug that right in on the lid. I think I need just a little bit more. Yes, I like that. Alright you guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish these eyes off camera and I'll be right back with you. Here we are. This is the finish. Look, how do you guys feel? I actually like it quite a bit. I did actually get that gel lighter into the brow bone. So it is, you know, doable. It's workable. I had to use a very fine detailed brush, but it got there. So I did go ahead and apply my lip. I do not have a Wet n Wild lip, but we are going to go ahead and try out the Lippy Stylux Gloss Lunar or Later. I'm going to go in with this Honeymoon. It's kind of a orangey peachy shade. We're just going to go ahead and apply just a little bit. Got a nice little smell to it, not too overpowering. Yes, you guys, I like this. This collection is actually bomb.com, so if you want to check it out, definitely do so. It's not very expensive, so even if you want to get someone something for Christmas, this little collection is good to go. Nice little budget, you know, a little cheap present. So, what we're going to do is go ahead and go through all of the items and I'll share with you how I feel about them. So, first and foremost was the Dewy Luminex Primer. Honestly, it did leave me dewy, and looking at this foundation, actually a good one. I mean, the foundation in this product went very well, so that's great. Now the foundations, not very familiar with cream products, so for me, the first time using it, it is a good go. Not too full coverage, but definitely buildable, so if you want to get that full coverage, definitely good. Now, the concealer, the dual end contour stick, straight trash. The concealer did not set very well under my eyes. Honestly, it was all creasy, so I'm probably going to say no on the dual ended stick. But as far as the individual contour stick, I actually love that. That actually kind of bronzed me up really well, brought me back to life, so fantastic. The pressed powder. I am a baker, so this really isn't for me. If you like just a little bit of powder, this is probably for you, but for me, probably not. Then, moving forward, the Dual Stylux highlighter. I'm kind of on the fence with it. I like it. I like the peachy side. This one's weird and new to me, so I'll give it a 8 out of 10. So now overall, for the quads, I actually like them. The pigment was very great, other than this one here didn't show up at all. The aesthetic and the packaging of the Stylux, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, for $5, what can you expect? I mean, the whole aesthetic all goes together. It has this nice, you know, kind of neutral pink nudish color. So, yeah, I really like this collection. So definitely give it a try, you guys. I am not sponsored, so even if I was sponsored, I would tell you the honest truth. Like, this dual end stick goes in the garbage after this video. But this is what I have for the video. Now, there is a special announcement. I was holding out so long because if you guys remember from the beginning of the video, I bought the Pac-Man collab. I did not open this. I did not open this because I want to give it out to one of you lucky winners. So, of course, if you would like to participate in this giveaway, make sure you are subscribed, like the video, and leave a comment. Leave a comment on what you want for Christmas, and then somewhere in the comment leave code word grape, like the fruit, okay? So make sure you participate. I'll also run it on Twitter, so if you want to follow me on Twitter for a second chance, definitely check the video out once it launches over on Twitter. All my other socials will be down in the description. As always, I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Without you guys, you know, where would I be, honestly? I love playing in makeup, very relieving. It's kind of like drawing, you know. You just got to get the creative side out of you. So once again, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys participate in the giveaway, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.